Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your love reading for February 2019. I'm Jade with Yes, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are brand new, I hope that you enjoy this reading. This is the love reading that happens once a month. And for those of you who are returning, I just want to say thank you for your likes and your shares and your subscribes. All of this is really helping. All of your comments are really great. I love having your feedback. So if this reading, again, if it resonates for you, I'd love to hear from you and how it's feeling. And what really helps me is if you just press that like button, because then it helps the channel so much. So we're going to get started. I'm going to do a special reading here for you. We're going to start with the romance angels and get the overall feeling. Then we'll do the Lenormand, and it's basically the chasing, the Pac-Man. So we'll see how the feminine and the masculine, their road in between each other, how they find each other. And then we'll finish it up with the Line Strider deck, which will give us more of the flavor of what's going on. All of the information about the decks is in the box below, and if you are interested in a personal reading, I would love to work with you, and that information is also in the box below. My website is there. So we'll get started. We're going to start with the Romance Angels. So let me pull these out of the way. All the decks have been pre-shuffled. Okay, so now I'm looking for the overall feeling for Capricorn in February 2019, our love month. Okay, whoa, okay. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Does that say energy? Yes. So Capricorn, I think what this is, you guys get a bad rap. You have this very, you're hardworking, you're determined, you're the ones who hold it down for the rest of us so that we can play. Well, this is your time to play. This is your time to flirt. I think that it's perfectly fine for you to go out and forget about work. You can stay out late and get your flirt on, get your drink on, get your whatever on, and have a good time without having to be responsible, Capricorn. You don't have to be responsible. We will hold up, the world will go, it will continue to rotate. You don't have to think so hard about work. It's been really tough. We've got a lot of astrological things going on in Capricorn for the next, year or two, really, heavy energies. So let's lighten it up. Let's lighten it up and have a good time when you can. Okay, Caps? All right, so we'll see how this continues out here with the Lenormand spread. We're looking for the masculine and the feminine cards and their paths in between. So let's see where this journey begins. Okay, for Capricorn, February. Okay, that's the top card right there. So I'm just going to lay it out, looking for the masculine and the feminine. There's the masculine card. Then we have the stars. And we have the key. Oh, and there's the feminine. So not so much of a distance. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. A lot. Okay, so we have a bit of a story, but it's not too far. Okay, sometimes these, it can be like many cards in between, but right now it looks like the masculine is journeying to the feminine. Generally we read in English, at least we read from left to right, so that's how I read this. So the masculine is looking for his destiny, he's looking for his connection to his feminine. Now, the thing about the masculine energy right now is that you're dreaming, okay? You're really trying to manifest. You're looking at look at the kitty. The kitty's looking at out of the window, right? So you're looking at something that's beyond you, that's higher than you almost. And what I'll say is that the secret, the key to bringing your feminine towards you is to look straight across the horizon. Don't necessarily look up. Don't try to find her up in the stars. We do that, twinkle, twinkle upon a star. Remember, we've learned to make wishes. We've learned to pray above us. But the truth is that we are here on the earth plane, right? So instead of looking up, look across. Look at your own, look in your community. Look in your job. Don't necessarily look for something to deliver your feminine to you. Look right in your immediate place of being. So if it's, if you are at the gym, if you are, if you have, at work, if you are at the park, if you are, at the astrological or astronomical society, wherever it is, get your flirt on right here, right now, right in front of you, okay, Caps? Because the key, what's going to unlock is that's when your feminine will be there, okay? So really enjoy yourself here this month, Capricorns. And for the feminine Capricorns, stay present, stay open, and keep an eye out, okay? Because it looks like your masculine is not quite looking straight at you. He's looking above. He's kind of thinking that maybe he's putting you or the idea of you on a pedestal. So you might have to actually reach out to your masculine and say, here I am, here I am. What are you looking up for? I'm right here, okay? So let's keep that in mind. This is a great little journey. I like that. It's very sweet. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the line strider, and we'll see what more comes up. All right. I know some of those are a little out of the frame, but that's okay. Okay, so again, pre-shuffled for Capricorn. Why did that happen? Okay, start again. Pre-shuffling for the shuffle has happened for Capricorn, but I want to see where okay, let's start here. So the overall energy we have, Ace of Cups. There's a new love here, a new connection here. We've got the King of Wands also popped out. So what I'll say here is that for the masculine, there is this passion, this deep need for action. And Capricorns, what I'll say is that is probably, your tendency. Your tendency is to make the thing happen. You are so used to doing things. The feminine here, we have the Queen of Cups. That energy is beautifully open and receptive. Now, right now she's in the reverse, which means that she's a little blocked, okay? This might be just an old wound that she's still working through. So masculine, if you find, if you're, again, we drop the head down and we're looking straight across for our feminine through, and we want it to be a new beginning, a new opening for love. We're going to have to find her in a place where she is, at our level, and she might just be, just a little bit emotionally blocked, okay? Doesn't mean that she's not, she has to step forward and say hello too. So don't get me wrong, it's not all on you. All right, let's see what else is going on. We have Four of Wands and the Star that's in the reverse. So masculine, you're ready for stability. You have stability actually, and you are ready to provide this. This Four of Wands the fours are, so if we think about a pyramid, right? The pyramid is the most stable structure because it has 4 points, 4 corners, okay? We think about things, the 4 elements. Those are, earth, air, fire, and water. The 4, we're even talking about the suits. There's a balance in 4s. So there's a balance of stability that you have. You're the earth sign, so you have this great stability to offer. And it's a stability that is passionate, that is exactly what it will start the kindling for something amazing, a new relationship that is viable, right? Something that is very true and honest. And I feel like the feminine right here, and this is Aquarius card too, so the feminine is just a little in her head, okay? The Star is, your dreams and the wishes and the manifestation and the longing. And it's interesting because the masculine over here is in his head in the stars. The feminine is trying to get past her being in her head in the star, okay? So the feminine, again, is healing from something. And I'm feeling like this is a past relationship. And for the masculine, you really need to put yourself out there. Keep it light. Even feminines, keep it light for right now, because maybe what it is that we need to do, the lightness will help heal this, and that will bring you two together. King of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the King of Cups. Interesting, feminine, you have both King and Queen on your side. The King here is in the upright. What I'm finding for the feminine here is that she is in that protective mode, Okay, she is, and if you, I mean, again, if you're the feminine, I'm talking with you. You're taking care of yourself, but you're also in a place where you can, you've been emotionally self self-sustaining. That's really what I'm looking for. So you have taken care of yourself emotionally for so long that you're used to it, okay? And I feel like right now what this is being prompted, we're being prompted to come to these other places to relax a little bit, to flirt, to find that lighter sense of self, to rest into someone else. King of Swords, with the in the reverse, we're just not stating the truth here, okay? And so masculine, just make sure, and you might be biting your tongue because you don't want to come on too strong. That's fair, understandable. Just know that you do have to be very clear about what it is that you want in life, what it is that you want with your feminine at some point, okay? It's going to hold you back otherwise. We've got Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles upright. So again, this new stable start is lingering. It's there. It's on the precipice. It's just not ready to act upon it. We really just need to give the feminine some space. Two of Pentacles is she's making a choice, okay? She's balancing a lot of things. This is probably her mental stuff, okay? So feminine Capricorns, if you're going through some mental anguish right now, really trying to heal from a past relationship, when you are able to do that, when you're able to fully leave that past behind, this new thing, this new person who's coming in will meet you, okay? So it's just a matter of taking a leap of faith and trusting that it's going to happen. Look at this, okay? Judgment's coming up upright, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. This is all changing, feminine. I love this. So whatever it is that you have been suffering with, it is coming to an end. You are able to make that choice because nobody wants to sit in suffering. Nobody wants to feel that way. The Judgment card here for the masculine is that if you continue to act in integrity, you are being called towards your destiny. So you're providing stability. We're looking straight at this issue of, I see the feminine. We want to look straight at her and say, I see you over here and I want to be with you. Feminine, you're going to have to look straight at your masculine and say, hey, I'm here. I'm healing, but I'm here. This Judgment card is calling you to be higher than yourself, to take you to that next level. Everything that you have been doing up until this point has gotten you here, okay? So give reverence, give gratitude. This is a beautiful place to be. This Ace of Cups is showing us that this is something new. This is different than what it's ever been. So if you were rejected in the past, you can leave that behind. Feminine, if you were hurt in the past, you can leave that behind, because this flirt, this lightness, this way of being, it's a new way of being, and it's going to actually bring you to a place of connection together. Now we have Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is it's the messages, and right now the messages are, I think that they're more, they're not actual messages. I feel like you two are connecting in a way that is without words. It's it's intuitively. I think that there's a lot of dreams. Dream conversations that you're having, even daydreams possibly, but there's a lot of connection and communication that's happening, but not in verbal, right? This is nonverbal communication. So in order to turn this upside down, to turn it the right side way, is that feminine, you're going to have to heal what this mental anguish is, this hurt heart. Masculine, stay strong, be in your stable place, offer it honestly and openly, little bits, keep it light in little bits, and I feel like this new beginning is going to come, and the communication will just, start opening up for you. All right, so Capricorn, that's what I have for you. If it's resonating, if you're excited about this, I want to hear about it. Let me know in the comments below. And even just pressing that like button will help me out so much. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'm wishing you all the best and all of my love.